We have attribution capture, online conversions and offline conversions all working. But there is one final problem. This venue uses three separate Pipedrive pipelines: Enquiry, deposit and event. When a deal moves from the Enquiry pipeline to the deposit pipeline, does the attribution data follow it? And how do you actually measure the results of all this work inside Pipedrive? In this final video, I'll show you how attribution persists across all three pipelines, how I handled GCLID and UTM pass-through, and how I built a 4-report attribution dashboard inside Pipedrive Insights. Hi, I'm Zubayer, Marketing Attribution, Conversion Tracking, and Server-Side Tracking Specialist. This is part 4 of the UK Wedding Venue series. The final piece, Course Pipeline Attribution Persistence, Calendly UTM Pass-Through, and the Reporting Dashboard. The venue runs three separate pipelines in Pipedrive: Enquiry pipeline for new leads from website forms and Calendly. Stages include new enquiry to quotation sent, deposit pipeline for leads ready to book, stages sales qualified lead deposit requested, and deposit paid, which is our converted lead, and the event pipeline for confirmed bookings managing the event delivery. Stages event confirmed, planning in progress, and event complete. When a lead qualifies in the enquiry pipeline, a new deal is created manually in the deposit pipeline by the sales team. The question is, does the attribution data from the original enquiry carry across to the deposit pipeline deal? This is the problem. When the sales team creates a new deal in the deposit pipeline manually, they copy client details but not the 8 custom attribution fields like UTM source or GCLID. So the deposit pipeline deal has no attribution data. When the Google Ads offline conversion fires later, it has no GCLID to send. The solution: Make.com cross-pipeline attribution copy. I added a module to the existing Make.com scenarios to handle this automatically. When a deal is created in the deposit pipeline, Make.com checks if the contact linked to that deal already has attribution data stored. It reads the GCLID, FITCLID, and UTM fields from the contact record and writes them to the new deposit pipeline deal automatically within seconds. The sales team does not need to do anything. The attribution data copies itself from the contact to the new deal. This works because one key architectural decision: deals are pipeline specific and start fresh with no custom data. But contacts are persistent. By storing attribution on both the contact and the deal, we created a permanent record that any future deal can draw from. Now for part 2, Calendly UTM pass-through. When someone books through an embedded Calendly widget, it doesn't automatically pass URL parameters. If someone lands with a GCLID and books, the Calendly we booked doesn't include it. We need a way to get that data into the booking record. The solution: we use a custom HTML tag in GTM to read the attribution data and inject it into the Calendly iframe as RURL dynamically. Calendly then includes these parameters in the booking webhook payload. We map UTM_content to GCLID and UTM_term to FBCLID in Make.com. Part 3, the Pipedrive Insights reporting dashboard. I built a 4-report attribution dashboard so the client can see marketing performance live. Report 1 shows lead volume by source per month. A bar chart grouped by the lead source field showing exactly how many leads each channel generates. Report 2 is the lead to viewing conversion rate. This funnel report shows which channels actually produce high intent leads who schedule a viewing. Report 3 is the most valuable: viewing to booking conversion rate. It measures leads progressing from the inquiry pipeline to deposit paid in the deposit pipeline. Report 4 is the full funnel performance table, one summary showing average viewings, deposits, and total revenue for every traffic source. Let me show you how it all works together, from a search for wedding venues in Warwickshire to a confirmed booking and revenue reporting. Someone clicks a Google ad, lands on the site with a GCLID, and submits a form. Make.com creates the Pipedrive deal with all 8 attribution fields instantly. They book through Calendly and the attribution follows. As they move to the sales qualified lead stage, Google Ads receives an offline conversion. When a deposit is paid, Meta and Google receive the revenue data. The Pipedrive dashboard updates showing exactly which campaign generated that booking. The results are clear. Every lead is automatically tagged, branded, and non-branded traffic is separated, and attribution persists with zero manual work. The client now has full funnel visibility. They discovered Google Ads non-brand generated 60% of bookings, justifying a major budget increase. If your CRM has no reliable attribution data, this is the setup you need. Message me on WhatsApp or book a free 30-minute audit via the link on screen. Subscribe for weekly tracking tutorials. Don't scale ads with broken tracking. Fix the infrastructure first. Track revenue, not just clicks.